So in the last couple of days, the crypto market has been seeing a lot of correction or depreciation in value. This is because a lot of volatility in terms of macroeconomic conditions. And if you are curious on what's happening in the global economy, well, stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to the Republic Labs YouTube channel. In this video, we will talk about the macroeconomic condition and its impact towards the crypto market. So as you can see here, from November 11, 2025, Bitcoin has been falling rapidly. It has currently breached the $90,000 level, which is considered as the support level for Bitcoin before crashing. This is due to the volatility that is caused by the FOMC minutes and also the upcoming data from the non-farm payrolls data and unemployment rate data. All of this translates into volatility because of its uncertainty. And as you can see here, according to data from CoinGlass, there are a lot of liquidations happening in the market. As you can see here, in the last 24 hours, there are more than $500 million being liquidated in the market due to margin calls and losses. A lot of these losses are long positions. As you can see here, this is valid because currently the crypto market is falling down and Bitcoin is correcting down. All of this is due to the economic data that is coming from the United States. The first one is the FOMC minutes that has just been published a couple of hours ago. As you can see here, the statement is still the same, which is that the economy is currently not looking good. This is due to the employment sector, which is currently not improving. However, the FOMC stated that currently inflation is not a problem anymore, which is why they are planning to cut their rates more. However, while this previously seemed like a bullish sentiment, currently it is not looking like a bullish sentiment. This is because with the economy not looking good, one of the factors that made the economy not look good, which is the employment sector, the stimulus from the interest rate cut will not do any impact to the economy. This means that if the interest rate is cut down, it will not do much impact towards the economy. This is why even if the Fed decides to cut interest rate next month, the market might not take it as a bullish sentiment. With the economy not looking good, most riskier asset will incur the damage. This is because when the economy is not looking good, most investors prefer safer assets. Sadly, crypto is considered as the riskier asset, which is why a lot of selling pressure is happening in the market. As you can see here, the Fed has been cutting interest rates since August 2025. However, since then, we have not received a lot of bullish sentiment yet. So this means if the interest rate decides to go down next month, this probably means that there will be no bullish sentiment at all. Looking at the other side of the policy, which is the fiscal policy, currently Donald Trump is looking at an expansionary perspective, which means he supports putting more money in the economy. However, because of the components that is not currently pushing the economy forward, which is the employment sector, this means that pushing more money into the economy might not result into a better economy. Also, with a lot of uncertainty regarding government shutdown, a lot of investors still see a lot of uncertainty in the market. Regarding the government shutdown, currently the update is that Donald Trump has just signed the deal to end government shutdown. However, after he signed the deal, currently there's no changes yet, as most government bodies is still on pause. A lot of government agencies are still not working yet, which is why there are a lot of uncertainties in the market. However, uncertainty of the economy is not only incurred by the United States, as most countries that have a big impact on the economy is still looking uncertain. For example, Japan. Currently, Japan's economy is still contracting for the first time in 6 quarters. This means that the economy of Japan is still slowing down. Japan plays a huge role in the global economy and the global financial market. This is because of the carry trade, as most investors and institutional companies borrow money from Japan due to their low interest rate. The borrowed money is used for trading and investing, essentially to earn more profit. This is because the interest rate in Japan is lower than their country. However, with the rising interest rate in Japan, the carry trade is not working anymore, which is why volume is currently decreasing in the market. Aside from that, China is also slowing down. So, a lot of countries in the world are currently slowing down because a lot of countries is either connected to the USA or to China. This global uncertainty is not good for the market, which is why a lot of riskier assets such as crypto is falling down. So, what can you do as a crypto investor or trader? If you are in it for the short term, you can focus on narrative. You can find narrative that is currently bullish and get in and out accordingly. You can use websites such as CoinGecko to find trending narrative. But before buying into the narrative, make sure you understand why the narrative is trending. Also, to have more conviction, it is good to read more and understand what's currently going on in the market and why the narrative is beneficial for the crypto market overall. However, if you are in it for the long term, you need to better your conviction in crypto and also learn about the technology rather than just pump and dumps. Aside from that, you also need to diversify and manage your risk better. By diversifying, you can essentially get more rewards and more returns, even if the market is down. You can essentially diversify to stablecoins, DeFi products, or other traditional assets on-chain. Aside from that, all you need to do is just manage your emotions and expectations. Do not FOMO into anything, and make sure you have your risk preference better and your strategy better. So overall, the market is not really looking good. However, if you have a long-term conviction, this can be a good moment to re-strategize or even buy. But this is not investment advice, as all the risk is bared on your own. So you need to do your own research. Well, that's all the information I have today. If you guys like contents like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you guys are notified when we next upload. Cheers, guys!